If anyone was paying attention in the last commentary video, I said Nick was going to do it. It's a lie. He's busy. But I got you covered. So, without further ado, 23 is a pretty important episode. Zastamesti. Russian. .643 views, 135 likes. That's a lot of likes for our videos, at least. Versus 0 dislikes. Not a lot of dislikes. We get a lot of likes.
That's what they are. Nothing less.
It's a very interesting shot. Half the sun, and then those trees down the street. And you see the butterflies flying.
Perhaps they are the cause of what is to come.
It's Arnold talking with
I'm willing to do this.
Dylan. We're discussing Dylan's gonna go after the Great One and kill him.
I understand your past. It could be difficult.
There we go. Dylan's standing there in the middle of the road. 2 paths. He chooses to forget his past
A past I'm willing to forgive.
and fully embrace the Hackers Legion. Peanut M&Ms. You gotta lightly warm them in the microwave. So you get the soft inside, but the crunch on the outside. These cats, man, I'll tell you what. Hold on. Wow. Opening sequence takes 1 minute, 20 seconds. There's a tip if you want longer runtime. Just make it slow paced. Really sit on some of those shots.
Our last facility was too vulnerable.
The Great One talking.
Samuel.
White chocolate, Samuel. On the lookout through the window.
Same happened in you.
Nick's character.
There's not as if I died.
And Connor Mummert. Standing in the hamper, his hamper character. Favorite character he played.
The traitor. Fetch's brother.
Yeah, Nick's character is just sitting on the wardrobe. So they leave.
Want me to do anything, the Great One?
At the moment, no. The best thing for you to do is stay in hiding.
For someone to call the Great One, man. So here you have Nick's character again. He has chains wrapped around in 2 cases. 2 metal cases. This scene we thought was great when we first made it. We were like, wow. Super excited to get it done. The torture tape chamber. I don't know why it's so hard to say torture chamber. Type scene. For the first time in a long time. Connor Shaw with a bag over his head and a birthday hat. Rips that off. We were in Caleb Knisley's garage.
Fortunately, he's gone. So you're here to answer the questions.
Well, you should know. I'm not gonna tell you shit.
Nothing. Alright, this is the spy's brother, played by Connor Shaw as well. Both characters were played by Connor Shaw. As you can tell, we don't have a lot of guys to cover spots for characters.
And now we have the Hackers Associates on
And
our
Trevor's
tail.
just playing everyone. Every random person is just Trevor.
See, I care for
Yep.
my brother.
The Hackers
I
Legion is
wasn't
on
involved in this.
their tail. So
You really
A Great One.
have no right.
they're backed into a corner. They're just trying to save their asses any way possible. So yeah,
The Great One is above religion.
above religion.
Who's behind this? All I need is a name.
James Kenwood.
I'm gonna have to start. I gotta say, I'm a little hungry. Peanuts!
Just gonna pour more water on Connor Shaw.
Peanuts! Do you have anything else to know about James Kenwood?
I swear to God.
I seen the music just a little too loud. Either that or that's just the audio from the dialogue, it just wasn't picked up well enough. So it's hard to hear what they're saying. But yeah, he hasn't eaten in days. Puts the peanuts. Hope you like them soggy. Puts them in the water. Boom! Right then and there.
Since we're pretty much already screwed with these guys coming after us,
Then he takes the chain and chokes him.
just
You know, for someone who cares about life so much and preaching, the great one shouldn't give a damn about his life. He walks away with the briefcases in hand and the chains around his neck. Because those briefcases didn't really mean anything. He just had them in his hands for cool effect. Here comes a great scene. Samuel was cloned. By the way, that's white chocolate.
One person have to see my people fall, and there's nothing I can do.
Great one can't really do anything. He's getting exposed.
been dealt with.
Good. Play something catchy for me.
Dude, white chocolate. She's sitting on the bed like, what the fuck? And he's going to play Lavender Town on the piano again. Make it emotional. Yeah.
It's a disappointment that these men think they're superior.
He's going on a rant about the Hackers Legion.
One by one, like targets, because they think that they're cleansing the world.
Aaron's kind of skipping lines. Charlie. He was struggling back then. Here we go, gets in good. Arnold hunting the Great One's followers in the field. Snipes one from far. You don't see one, but that's what it is. And he's aiming and taking out a Great One follower. Just like Owen played Lavender Town, Nick is now playing it on his piano.
How do I know what I'm fighting for?
This is Connor's Hamper character. He's talking to the Great One.
But you just gotta have faith.
He's asking you, at a time like this, we're all getting wiped out. How can I still have faith? There's Charlie. How can I still trust your preaching?
Us brothers, the ones that live, must uphold
The brothers that live must uphold the legacy.
and it must be done. The
Heart of nature is seen through us all. We have not seen any of their brothers that have passed on the legacy. But soon. We might see them soon. There's Lego Motel. First Lego Motel reference. Here's Dylan. This is the guy I play that you don't see his face. You never see his face. He had the knife in the one scene. They're all getting taken out. All but the Samuel clones. And whoever else isn't important. You want a damn cookie? Who's going to deny that? Doesn't want the cookie. There's the knife. Big knife. Fight with honor. Not a big shot. When he cracks and cracked his fingers. Takes a box. It worked. I kicked the box. I have a knife. I should have just sliced the knife through the box, but I kicked it instead, and he took it and wiped me out. You had a knife versus a box, and you lost to the box. Dylan's just a badass, though. Let's be real. He steals the knife. I forgot about that. And he uses the knife on me. For the Arab. Dylan liked the Arab. They were getting along well those last few episodes. You know, they're walking out. Guess they were gonna move the Great One somewhere else because they didn't feel safe. Walking out to the cars. Across the road. It's Dylan. Who else? He's got a sure shot. Pulls out from far. Oh snap. Oh, there's Trevor again too. Wiped out next to the fire force trucks. Car bomber goes flying. Both those guys are down. Now it's just Dylan and the Great One. Dylan is moving on. Getting revenge for the Arab, and at the same time moving on from his past. Making sure they're down for the count. There it is, that shot. Just stares. Looks at what his former best friend has become. Filth.
I'm glad it's at least you killing me off.
The Great One, to the very end, believes in his ideals. Says he's glad that his former best friend is killing him. His death, he does not fear. Because life will spring once again. And that's the end of the episodes. 10 minutes, 44 seconds. Not the longest episode we've ever made, but certainly a decent runtime and a decent episode. I'm gonna be honest. Does it hold up? It has some inconsistencies. Some shots that don't look really good, but others that do look decent. I think the flow was good enough. And it had Lavender Town in it, so I like that episode. Now, real quick before I end the video, we finally got the community tab for War Series. So I'm going to drop a post after this video. Excuse me, I'm just eating these M&Ms. I'm in love with them. But yeah, see ya on the community tab post.